sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk outdoors every Saturday morning. And this being the second Saturday of the month means that, the third Saturday. It's hard to believe that first really threw me off. So Frank Barton is here. It's his regular spot. We've kind of shuffled up the lineup a little bit, so people are confused, I can tell you that. But not Frank.
Well, good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody out there.
Thank you, Frank, to have you in the studio. And then we have called in help because Guy Trebro was normally on this third Saturday, but you know our sub man is ready. As long as he's not, the hunting season hasn't really started, so we can drive him away. We can drive him away from Avery Outdoors, and that's our good friend John Gordon. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning.
Weren't you here when?
I was here last Saturday.
Yeah, you sure were. That's right.
I thought.
Well, that's what I thought. Were you here last Saturday, Frank?
I was listening.
I know it. And, of course, John is now our new segment introduction man, so we'll
well, at least when I'm on here. Frank's got the voice, so it's hard to beat the voice.
And speaking of the voice, we have the voice also on Outdoors with Larry Ray, but he's never here. But he promises me he'll be here next week, and that is our own one and only. That's him. That's him.
Yes, I am.
That's
on the road again.
Yes, Willie Wong. Willie Wong on the road again. So, Ron Wong is on the road, and he is down at Grenada, Mississippi, for American.
Good morning, everybody.
There's a big American Crappie Trail tournament, right?
Absolutely.
Is this it? There's one more.
This is the last tournament of the year for people to try to qualify for the championship next year, which will be held in March of 2019 at Lake Darbone.
Oh, I love to say Darbone. You always say that. You have a way with that word, Darbone. So
that's right.
And I know Ron loves to be in Mississippi, so he's down there. I do. He does. And no, this is normally our Around the Outdoor Horn, so we snuck Ron in because we want people to know that he is on the road again. So tell us a little bit about what's going on down there this weekend.
Well, it's the final leg of the American Crappie Trail tournament for 2018 for people to try to qualify for the championship, which will be held, as we said, next year. And the thing about this particular tournament here, it is the largest payout of any professional crappie tournament ever.
Ever's a long time. So
yes, that's been a long time, but they've got 120 boats.
All right.
They're paying out over $70,000.
Never thought that would happen.
Cash and prizes.
Never thought that would happen. And how many boats again?
120.
Wow, 120.
Yeah.
So today being Saturday, what's going to happen today?
Today is the final day Weigh-in begins at Grenada Landing State Park ramp. It will begin about 3 o'clock, so everybody has time to come on down. It's about an hour and 45 minutes from Memphis, and it's a nice drive. It's going to be a nice, warm afternoon, and you're going to be able to see a bunch of nice crappie caught. Now, they're having a pretty tough time catching those 2.5 pounders and 3 pounders because of the time of the year.
Yes.
The females are still pretty thin. They're starting to eat for fall, but they haven't gotten the weight back. But you're going to see a lot of 2-pound crappie brought in here. A lot of the guys are catching 1.25 pound, 1.5 pound crappie, and that's still a good crappie.
That's a good crappie. And these are the best of the best, right?
These are the best of the best. And, we've talked to a lot of them.
Yeah.
The Ronnie Capps, Steve Colemans of the world, Whitey Outlaw, Kent Driscoll.
Yeah. How about that father-son? The father-son, 2 guys.
That's Terry Stewart out of Clinton, Mississippi.
That's right.
We've had on.
Yeah.
And don't get me to... I'm getting old, so I can't remember all the names, but him and his son have done very well.
Are down there, and the thing about this thing, they are still giving away a boat, right? Again.
They are, for first place, they will be giving away a Ranger RT-188C boat with a 115 Evinrude. That's first place prize.
Wow. Okay.
Well worth over $25,000.
And this is like 6th tournament or something like that, right?
Yes, that's right.
So they've given away 6 boats. This will be the 6th boat, which is pretty amazing there. Well, we know that next week Ron will be in studio. He's going to give us a recap of this. I'm sure we're going to go to lroutdoors.com. We're going to see some pictures from Ron from down there
Absolutely,
at Grenada.
And hopefully we'll get the winner in.
Okay.
The winter on our show next Saturday.
That's what I'm counting. All right, Ron, tell everybody hello for us. Stay out of trouble, and you're the man.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good Saturday.
All right, Ron Wong, Willie Wong.
Willie Wonka.
Willie Walker. I didn't think about that and everything. Okay, with September the 15th. We've had some early waterfowl season.
That's right. Today is opening morning for teal in Arkansas and Mississippi.
That's right. And we've had the wood duck.
That's right. Wood duck and teal is open in Tennessee.
Have you heard anything? Have you heard any kind?
Yeah, I have on
the weather
wood
was cool. I mean, it was,
Stephen Pitt, who works with us, he and his dad went out and shot their ducks last Saturday. They got their limit, which is 2 birds apiece, but
But still,
they had a good shoot.
And it was, we've had the cool weather every time I've participated in that wood duck season, which is a very unique season. That your apparel's different, everything's different, and your shooting's different for me. I know that, but I thought it was kind of cool. But it's been hot and things along that line. So we've had that. Frank had the big weekend a couple of weekends ago. Was that last weekend? I got all mixed up. You had all the Indian guys there, motorcycle guys, well, not Choctaws or any of those, right?
We've had several events over the last month, 6 weeks, and been pretty successful. Sold some bikes, sold some slingshots.
You sold some slingshots, okay. Now, folks out there, if you haven't heard before, that is not, like something that David used to kill Goliath. This is a machine of all machines. So we'll let them know. You did have a slingshot group too, didn't you?
Slingshot Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, Slingshot Saturday. We try and do that. We try and do that every other month. First Saturday of every other month.
You need to hook up with that restaurant out on Highway 70.
Slingshot Charlie's.
Yes,
we've been there.
Have you been there?
We have been there. We've taken the group out there for a ride and dinner.
You did
lunch, I guess that's what it was.
So you parked them all out in front and everything.
We did.
That was a cool thing.
It took some pictures.
Every time I've been out there, I think I'm looking for Frank in the kitchen. I'm thinking back there. This is another one of his businesses that I don't know about, but Because I don't know how that became Slingshot Charlie's.
It's been that way before Slingshot Polaris.
It has.
The product that the Slingshot product came out from Polaris. There was already Slingshot
that bread
Charlie,
pudding.
So.
That bread pudding. Maybe we need to get them as a sponsor too. We can go out there every once in a while. We're going to have a lot of fun on today's show. We're going to talk fishing rodeo, and actually, this will be the 68th Mid-South Junior Fishing Rodeo. 68 years. And do you know what next Saturday is also? It's National Hunting and Fishing Day, which started in 1971, which means the fishing rodeo is 20 years older than National Hunting and Fishing Day. And I don't know if Frank ever fished in that when he was a spry youngster going to Bell Buckle or Central.
I did not.
You did not?
I did not.
But you knew about it.
I did.
Because it was a 3-day affair back in those days with 1,500 kids. Well, anyway, it's coming up this Saturday, a week from today, at Germantown, out in Germantown, behind Germantown Baptist Church at Johnson Road Lake. And there's actually 2 lakes out there, but that's all right. It's coming up on this Saturday. We pushed it back from Free Fishing Day back in June to this date, in hopes of getting cooler weather and things along that line. We know there's a lot of other things going on. We're going to talk a lot about the fishing rodeo, which I could tell many stories about that. But we're also going to talk a little hunting with Brad Biddle. He is chief of the pro staff for Hunter Specialties, which is a part of the Lose and Strike King family. And then we're going to make a big announcement here from the St. Jude Bass Classic, which I know that Frank has been a real part of through ads or whatever he might do down there to help those folks. So at the end of the show, we're going to wrap it up with an announcement from the St. Jude Bass Classic. But fun time today on this September the 15th. Can't wait to start. So why don't we take a break? We'll be right back, and we'll talk alligators. This is one of my favorite guests, always. Ricky Flint is the alligator man from Mississippi. And we're going to tell you how many alligators were killed in that permit, like 10-day season, and how many people tried to get a permit to that. It'll blow your mind. We'll be right back.